Right, welcome back to Smithy's over 100 golf courses in a year. Today it's Sunday the 12th of June and still in Dumfries. We've been on the boys' annual golf trip. I'm feeling a wee bit worse for wear this morning. This is going to be course number 81 this year, and at Lockerbie Golf Club, just come along the road from Dumfries. And I could be doing me feeling a wee bit livelier. But this is sort of in memoriam coming to Lockerbie. One of the guys that passed away last year that came in the trip, Gary Pixton. He got a hole in one at the 13th. So we've got a wee plaque to lay at the 13th for Gary, RIP mate. And right, let's go and see what it's got. Ladies and gentlemen, it's course number 81 of 2022. It's Lockerbie Golf Club on the tee, playing in memory of the late Gary Pixton, one of the boys who used to come in the annual golf trip. And this is the last day of the golf trip today. From Kirkintilloch in Scotland, Smithy! This is the opener at Lockerbie. I'm not sure the exact yardage, I don't have a card yet. It's right up the hill, and just carry on up the hill. It's about over 300 yards. Tough opening hole. This is just a look down the second at Lockerbie, 230 yards. It's a short one, straight over the brow of the hill. Green just below that. It's the third at Lockerbie, 366 yards. Par 4, it goes along straight and then dog legs slightly up to the left up the hill, so you can't see the green from here yet. This is the approach to the green at the third at Lockerbie. As I say, it's rising up the hill. This is the fourth at Lockerbie, running parallel to the third the other way. And it's about 390 yards, and it's a slight little rise but straight down the middle. It's a view down the sixth at Lockerbie, about 360 yards. Sort of downhill, and then it's going to dogleg into the corner to the left. This is a look at the sixth green as the dogleg opens out at Lockerbie. Right into the wind today. This is a look down the seventh, one of the toughest holes in the course, 397 yards. Sloping fairway left to right, and then it's a kind of plateau green, platform green up the top. Hard one to hit. It's a lovely par 3, this one, the 8th at Lockerbie, 118 yards. Over a tree in a body of water there, so I've already played, but I was using the stunt golf ball, it's a dangerous one. I'm just to the left of the green, so he's safe. It's the 9th hole at Lockerbie, 329 yards, par 4. Across the water, and then doglegging away up the hill to the right between the trees. And that's the 10th hole at Lockerbie, 347 yards. All downhill and then slightly rising up again to the green away down the distance. This is the shower starting. This is up the 11th at Lockerbie, 358 yards, par 4. I am back up the hill again, flat to start off with, then a sharp rise. It's got a few holes run up and down, but they're not together, they're not consecutive. That's a look down the 12th, 350 yards. It's going to dogleg down to the left, straight to start off with, then it goes away down the hill, sharp dogleg. That's a look down to the 12th green as the dogleg opens out, water to the left, slight steep bank in front of the green for the rise. That's the 13th hole at Lockerbie, 130 yards. It's a special one for us on the golf trip. Our friend, late departed Gary Pixton, I was playing with him here a few years ago, and Gary got a hole in one at this hole, so we've got a wee memorial to put down. The hole itself is just slightly downhill. And this is the green at the 13th hole. We home in there about 4 foot away. The Smithy ball was right on the dance floor. It's the nearest to pin hole in our trip, but I'm in the first group, so name goes on the marker. See if it lasts out. 4 foot away, birdie. I just nailed the birdie at the memorial hole, so it's a 2 for me, nearest the pin, and the marker, and a 2's prize. So we're now on to the 14th. It's about 390 odd yards. Up the hill, dogleg to the left, stroke index 1. Really tough hole this one. Look down the 15th at Lockerbie, 329 yards. Right down the chute, between the trees. It's going to dogleg downhill into the left with a narrow green. That's a look down the 12th, it's very similar, 12th tee just over here, and that'll be the 9th green. Look round, and that's the green at the hardest hole, the 14th. So back down we go. 16th hole, par 3, and it's an uphill one, we don't like them. It's quite steep, 160 yards, it's a long way away, a really tough hole this one. You just see the flag popping out at the top there, be underneath the trees. That's a look back down from the top of the 16th, from behind the green. Tee away down there, and people coming down the 15th there. That's the 17th at Lockerbie, 330 yards. It's going to dogleg, it's downhill mainly, and then it's doglegging away round to the right, and it's a very tough narrow green there. When we look round, the town of Lockerbie there, away out over the hills, back down the hole. I'm just taking a look down at the 17th green. Extraordinary shape, it's really narrow, a lot of contours around, bunker protecting it there. Very, very different. 18th, final hole at Lockerbie, finishing with a par 3, 162 yards. Right downhill, but the wind is coming right up the valley. Really, really strong. It's a tough hole today. I just finished on 18 at Lockerbie. This is the last day of our boys' annual trip to Dumfries and Lockerbie itself. That's a nice course today. Some difficult greens to hit. The course is in nice condition. The far side of the course is on the side of a hill, and it could be a wee bit repetitive with some of the uphill holes and some of the downhill holes, but they spread it out well. But there's plenty enough array of different type holes in the course. As I said, it's in nice condition. What am I going to give it? It'll have to be a 7.75 for me. So that's all from the golf trip, and I'm going back home to settle up in front of the tee. Thank you very much. Good night.